Well, hello there everybody and welcome along to sunny Devon. It's 3 weeks before Christmas and today we've just come on a short trip just to the north side of Exeter and we're at the National Trust property at Killerton, and we're going to see what they're doing for Christmas and have a little bit of a look around the grounds. It's a chilly early December day, it's 6 degrees Celsius, but we're okay, we're rooked up and we're going to have a good time. So you're invited as well, so come on, let's have a look. There's a lot to see here at Killerton. It really is a big estate. We've been a couple of times before, but not probably for a couple of years, and never at Christmas before. So this will be interesting. And although it's only 3 weeks before Christmas, it's the 3rd of December, it's a lovely day. It's bright and sunny, it's chilly, but it's all right. So we're going to have a look around the grounds first, I think, and then we'll go off into the house, and apparently it's all decorated, ready for Christmas, so that'll be nice. Get into the festive spirit. What do you reckon, boys? Are you up for it as well? Oh, good. So we just walk in towards the house, but we're going to do the house later. We're going to have a look around the gardens first. But we have been here a couple of times before. It really is a lovely place, and you're literally a stone's throw away from Exeter. Very nice place indeed.
Have you seen all the trees with the baubles? They're
gorgeous.
We shall
have a look, yes. And we're going to do a few of the National Trust properties in the coming months, but this is the first one that we've got to. There's a whole host of them around Devon and Cornwall. Very, very lucky to have so many lovely properties around here. And this is the first, and we do it at Christmas as well. I don't know why, but whenever I come to a National Trust property and it's not the weekend, I always think there's just going to be us here. We got into the car park literally 10 minutes after it had opened this morning. It's full already. Incredible. But it's great that people support these wonderful National Trust properties. So here's the house. We're going to be going in there a little bit later on, and look at the lovely tree outside. But first of all, come on, let's go and do some of the grounds, some of the gardens, have a look at the wonderful work they've done here. And this is not so much of a castle or a grand stately home. I think it's described as more of a family home. I'm not quite sure of the history of it.
It's actually one of Devon's largest estates.
One of Devon's largest estates. You see, on these videos I don't intend to be the authorised tourist guide or anything like that. We're just casual visitors, and it's just how anybody would just dropping by would see it. So if you want a sort of a full history of the place, I'm sure there's lots of other places on the internet to go, but this is just a wander round, and that's how we do it on this channel. But I hope you're going to enjoy it anyway. Really is lovely here, and if you want to come, it's just off the M5 junction 29 and then a few miles, and then you come to somewhere like this. It's lovely. There's the house. Lovely grounds here.
Grounds fabulous. Look, oh, there's another path there. We missed that one.
It's all right. We're heading the right direction. Reminds me just how much I love the countryside. I was brought up in the country in Staffordshire, and when I'm surrounded by trees and green fields, I feel like I'm me. You know, country boy. Always a country boy, I think. Anyway, there are lots of lovely National Trust properties around Devon. So this is Killerton House. A little bit further north than here, you've got Knight's Hayes, which is by Tiverton, and then further down, the wonderful Colton Fishacre.
Greenway, home of Agatha Christie.
Greenway, yeah, which is down by the River Dart, which is lovely. And then further west, we've got Buckland Abbey, Cateel, just over the Cornwall border, which is wonderful at Christmas.
Cateel's where they do that lovely swathe of greenery and stuff out of the garden, isn't it?
The garland.
The garland.
Yeah, absolutely lovely. So we're going to get through them all in the coming months.
Castle Drogo.
Castle Drogo. And talking about Castle Drogo, hello to Joseph, who's one of our very good friends over there in California. And Joseph said, could you do Castle Drogo on one of your videos soon? We were going to go today. It's not open today, but we'll be doing that in the near future, Joseph, so I haven't forgotten you. Well, of course, yeah, we are lost already. Should have followed the map. But anyway, we've come to the edge of the grounds. Look at this lovely style here. This is what I love. Daneswood to the left, Bluebell Gate to the right. And look across there, isn't that lovely? That's Dartmoor in the distance. And just beautiful, soft Devon rolling countryside. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, so we've come back to the house. We did go the wrong way, but going to find a way round to the grounds through the gardens. And we'll be back at the house a little bit later. Apparently it's all dressed up for Christmas. Here it is. This is the way, is it?
Yep. We go past the kitchen cafe.
Aha! Maybe somewhere for a nice coffee later on.
Sounds like a plan.
But it's not a massive house, but it is very nice. It's one of those National Trust properties that I always say I could live in. And not all of those you can say that about, because some of them can be a bit austere, but Colton Fishacre on the south coast of Devon, that's one I could definitely live in. And the other one, strangely, and don't laugh at this, is Whittick Manor near Wolverhampton, which has a lovely feeling. I really like that place there.
Wasn't that a home of the Maunders family?
I think it was, yeah. I like these. I want one of these in the garden.
You want one in the corner, don't you?
I do. Yeah, I'd love something like that. To impress the neighbours, that's for sure. Absolutely lovely, isn't it? Sweeping grounds. There's something about parklands in the UK that are just gorgeous. And I've always said I'd love to live abroad in a better climate, but you know, I think I've missed places like this, even when it's freezing cold. See the little house up there? That's called the Bear Hut. We're going to be going there in a minute and telling you exactly why it's called the Bear Hut. But first of all, we're going to find a nice little viewpoint that is just up here by a memorial, which you can see in the distance. Let's go and have a look at that first. Yeah, so we're coming up to the Memorial Cross, as you can see here, erected in 1873 to celebrate the life of Sir Thomas Dyke Ackland, the 10th Baronet. Oh yeah. And here it is for the 10th Baronet, and what a view he's got from his monument, eh? Look at that, isn't that just beautiful? Let's just walk down a little way. Got to be careful not to slip over, because the ground is very squidgy and very slippery. But isn't it just beautiful? Look at this. Lovely parkland. Across to Dartmoor in the distance. There's another very grand house which I don't think the GoPro will pick up. But there's a very, very grand house just centre screen in the distance, just low of the ridge of the hill. I'm not sure what that is. Another very nice property somewhere. But yes, Baronet, you've got a very nice place to have your monument, that's for sure. Right, let's go and have a look at the Bear Hut and find out what that's all about. So here we are at Lady Cott's Bear Hut.
This was actually given to her as a wedding present, and it was built as a summer house. But eventually it became known as a bear hut because it was rehomed. A bear was rehomed there rather in the 12th Baronet's brother when he came back from Canada. The bear was called Tom.
Oh, Tom the Bear. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Got to be careful on this path around here. Oh, this is rather cute. Look at this. What's inside? Let's get, is there a bear who's still in here? Hello, bear. Where's the bear? No bear in here. The Bear's Hut. Can you read that? You can always pause that if you want to.
Pause.
Oh, pause, yeah. A nice view through the window, look. Isn't that lovely?
Look at the roof with all the fir cones. Beautiful.
I could live in here, especially with this view. That's lovely, isn't it?
Might get a bit drafty looking at those windows.
So that is the bear hut. Isn't it cute? I like it a lot. And so next, we're going to carry on through the grounds and we're going to make our way towards the church. There's the house in the distance. We're going to do that later on. And apparently in the church there is a choir singing Christmas songs. So I don't know if I'll be allowed to film, but we'll go and have a look anyway.
And here we have the intrepid bear hunter returning. You'd have thought he might have run, mightn't you, with that big bear in there? Only kidding.
Didn't see any bears.
No bears in here.
No bears in the air.
Here he is.
It's a lovely place though. I really like it there. Shall we go and find the church then?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it. Some really big trees here. And this one's even got a little sign on that tells us what it is. There you are. From Western North America. So our friends over there in the west, Joseph, Kraz, and all the rest of our pals over there. Do you get these in your back garden? Or maybe not in your backyard. But look at this, it's beautiful. We're approaching the church soon, I think. Get a nice view down towards the house in a second as well. This is also a lovely place to come, especially in the spring when all the flowers are coming out. There's beautiful rhododendrons here in the summer and all sorts of other bits and pieces as well. Oh, look what we got here. Right, so first of all...
What do monkeys sing at Christmas?
I don't know. What do monkeys sing at Christmas?
Jungle bells!
Oh no!
It's a cracker joke!
Oh dear. Look, we're trying to attract new viewers to this channel, not drive them away. Anyway, isn't it a lovely December day for a stroll? And you know, I know it's not officially winter. Well, it depends. Is it winter or isn't it? Depends whether you believe the Met Office or the winter solstice. Either way, winter schminter. I love winter days in England when it's bright and you can just rook up and it's blue sky. I love days like that. And this is one of them. It's beautiful. Anyway, we're nearly at the church. Let's go and see what's cracking off there, shall we? Oh, here's another. Who hides in a bakery at Christmas? Go on.
A mince pie?
Right. Shall we carry on? Hear the crows in the trees. Getting ready to nest for the winter. Quite a spooky sound, isn't it?
A bit night.
Yeah.
Dark path to the chapel.
We're about 200 yards away from the church. So we're into the church grounds. This is the church for Killerton Hall. Not quite as spooky as Lidwell Chapel where I was a few weeks ago. If you've not seen that video, check it out on this channel. But it's quite a gothic building.
That's unusual, actually.
I could imagine a night on a stormy night, this would be quite eerie. Who knows what ghosties and ghoulies lurk in these grounds when there's nobody else around. So, should we go in and have a look?
Go on then.
Yeah. I don't think there'll be any ghosties and ghoulies in there today. Well, maybe one or two ghoulies, you never know. Well, wasn't that just gorgeous? I'd love to have filmed more of that, but I think I'd have needed permission and I didn't want to offend anybody, but it's absolutely beautiful. Lovely atmosphere in there, absolutely gorgeous. So we'll continue to have a little look around the church grounds and then we're going to go off to the house. And then it might even be time for a cup of tea. just to the edge of the grounds. I think this is probably one of the old park houses or lodge houses connected with the estates. Lovely. A lot of the houses around here in the nearby villages have that yellow colour. Really is very pretty. And then as we swing round, you just see the back of the church there. The choir still singing away inside. Absolutely gorgeous. So, talking about those yellow houses, like the one just over there, Nina's just been doing a bit of research.
Yeah, I've just found out that all the yellow ochre houses, including some which have the thatched roofs, are all owned by the National Trust. It was all part of this big estate, this 6,400 acre estate, which includes lots of farms and over 240 cottages and the whole village of Broadclist down the road. So yellow ochre means National Trust own it.
Right. Didn't know that before, but it seems to be very unique just to this particular area.
It is. It's just this estate was done like that.
Lovely, thank you very much. Yeah, we're nearly at the house. There it is. We're heading in there in a second. Oh no, there's some more jokes there. Are we gonna? No. We'll ignore those. Okay, carry on into the house. It's not a joke. It's a secret Santa Prezi. What's inside this box? So you have to put your hand in and describe what you can feel. Ooh. Oh, look. There you go.
It's a pirate ship.
It's a pirate ship. Time for lunch. Dum diddly yum dum dum. Lunchtime. Want to see what we've got? Let's have a look.
3 weeks a day. Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. Let's tuck in, shall we? Well, I'll tell you what, that was a lovely lunch. What do you reckon?
God, it's delightful.
I do like National Trust lunches.
Rather a naughty piece of blackberry, pistachio and almond cake though. Had to be done.
Very good, had to be done. Okay, it's time to go in to the
house.
To the house. Come on. Hello. Oh, even I'm starting to feel festive now. It takes a while for me.
It's a beautiful warm feeling in the house.
Very shiny.
So they've only got the ground floor open at the moment, can't go upstairs. So we'll have to save that till the next time. Well, that was very festive inside there. It was lovely, actually. They haven't got the whole house open today, just the ground floor. But what they have got open is beautifully decorated. It's very nice, and it's even made me feel a little bit festive. And it does take me a while to get into it, I have to confess that. Anyway, we're going to do what you have to do, what is compulsory at all National Trust properties, and that is visit the second-hand bookshop. Come on, then. Back in the stables bit, here's the shop. Into the stable yard, and over there is the second-hand bookshop. Heading there in a second. Restaurant on the left. Here we are. I love National Trust second-hand bookshops.
Oh yes, and I'm going in.
In we go.
Yes, beautiful. Yeah, again, easily read, you know. Real.
Wow.
I've got to check my list to make sure I've got this chrono.
And so there we are, we've come to the end of our little visit to Killerton House here in sunny Devon on this early December day. Hope you enjoyed that. It was certainly very festive and very nice indeed, and we'll do some more of these National Trust properties in the coming weeks and months as well. Thanks very much. If you enjoyed this, maybe give us a like, and if you're watching on YouTube, maybe even a subscription. That would be fantastic. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again very soon on the next one. Take care.
Coronation Street and